Do you want to know the best personal finance software out there? Then you want to stick till the end to this conversation because we tested the top 10 budgeting apps and we have the results for you. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How you doing today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous if you were to ask me. And if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. Today I want to talk to you about personal finance software programs. And there are many of them, and we have reviewed the top 10, the top 9, and we are now giving you in this show our results. Number 1. So our favorite personal finance apps are Personal Capital, the YNAB, you have the Facet Wealth, you have Experian Boost, Quicken, Mint, Countable, the CreditPros, PocketSmith, and Best Personal Finance Services apps. So one thing I want to first start with Personal Capital. So this is kind of cool if you want to use it for wealth management. It's one of the best personal finance apps on the market right now, hands down. And the great thing is that they have a free budgeting tool that allows you to track income, spending, and saving over time. And what it does is it categorizes your spending habits, so you are able to view transactions, for instance, by dates, merchants, or vendor. And the great thing is you can analyze each purchase. So you have the budgeting feature. You also have a feature that allows you to view your bills and credit card statements. You can even project your spending based on minimum payments and the due dates. So the great thing here is that Personal Capital is free. It's free. And for us, one of the reasons why it's one of the best apps out there is that they can help you track your investments too. Right? So the pros are you have a complete view of your finances, you have a powerful investment checkup, and you have support via many apps. One of the disadvantages, or the few disadvantages we have seen, is that asset allocation is not customizable. You can't do that. The budgeting tool needs improvement. Again, it's free, so you kind of work with them, and things you cannot reconcile. Next, you have YNAB. And YNAB is the best app for budgeting and money management. And what they do is, and they do it very well, they color code your purchases and goals so that you can see them, and you can also see when you're on track or are overspending or underfunding your goal. So the app also is very good because it helps you define your financial goals and categories and also assign each dollar a job. So YNAB offers the recommendations to help you reach the goals you have set. So this is a great money management software because it helps you not only manage your bills, your money, but it also helps you understand how to plan for your bills and have the money for them when those due dates come up. And that's kind of important. And guess what? It is very easy to use, folks. Very easy. And the thing here is that it helps you build a healthy relationship with money. And the YNAB helps new budgeters set up and carry through with a complete and more in-depth budget plan. That's why we kind of love it. For rookies out there, you don't have to have any knowledge about budgeting. It's all the app does it for you, and it's all about budgeting. It goes beyond the mechanics of budgeting, and the great thing is it has low cost. It's not free, but it's very low cost. The cons here is that this is an app a company that has no phone or email contact. So if you have an issue, you are on your own, unfortunately. And it's not a one-stop shop for all things financial. Next, you have one of our favorite apps, Facet Wealth. And this is kind of good for if you want to have a financial planning at a cheap price. That's kind of cool. It is a flat fee service. So if you want to get the expertise of a financial planner, for example, that's kind of cool. Remember that all of the financial planners on Facet Wealth are certified and are fiduciaries. In other words, they have a legal obligation to put your best interest above their own. And that's kind of important, folks, especially nowadays. So Facet Wealth will provide various services. And when we were testing them, we like the fact that you can get all of your retirement, tax, insurance, and even life planning done in a single place. You can even use the app to manage your investment account. So the advantages here are that you have a dedicated financial advisor. As I said, you have someone who is fiduciary and certified. they have a fee only fiduciary model. In other words, you can predict the fees. They have a way to sort of reconcile your needs with the fees you're paying, and you can avoid conflicts of interest. And the Facet app also works with popular brokerages. You can integrate them in popular brokerages. The cons is that the price is kind of high, because you have to fork over up to $100 per month for a financial advisor. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad deal, but it's not something that is affordable to a lot of people out there. The number 4 budgeting app that we have reviewed is Experian Boost. Now, everybody knows Experian, so one of the 3 credit agencies in the country. And so this app is kind of cool for helping you boost your credit score. So this is kind of cool, because having a low credit score can adversely affect your life. We all know that, right? So if you have a poor score, you might be prevented from getting decent interest rates on a new credit card or loan, but it can sometimes even hurt your chances of employment or getting affordable insurance. So Experian Boost, actually, the app works by considering your utility and phone billing history into a credit score. So it uses only positive information. So folks, don't worry if you're being late on a cable bill here and there. And the great thing is that Experian Boost is free to use. It is a great app because it gives users a free and easy way to potentially increase their credit score. So the pros of the app are that new credit scores take effect immediately. You can track your FICO score, and they have encryption. So they have a 256-bit secure cycle layer encryption. And the cons here that it's not a guarantee to raise your credit score with any other bureaus. So you can only work with Experian, and you can't raise your credit score with Equifax and TransUnion. Let's talk now about Quicken. Quicken is by far the most comprehensive personal finance app out there. It is, if you think about it, it is the granddaddy of personal finance software. It's been there for years, and they've had a lot of innovation in the last few years. So the thing is that Quicken will display your full array of monthly bills, as long as the biller is one of the 11,000 plus companies in Quicken's system. But it will also send you alerts via the app and email, so you don't miss your due payment dates. That's kind of cool, right? Think about it. So Quicken can also be used as a bill pay app. So the thing here is that before, Quicken was kind of free. Now they operate on a subscription model, so you just need to sign up and download it online. And the great thing is that once you have it on your app, on your phone or computer, you can link and sync all of your accounts to your Quicken accounts. Bill pay, I was talking about this earlier, is offered for free to subscribers who choose membership at Premier or higher levels. So traditionally you'll get the initial 15 months for free. So that's nearly like $150 value. And other Quicken users can sign up for bill pay for the price of about $10 a month. So this is kind of cool, because Quicken just is it's a all lane. It's a one-stop shop. It is the most comprehensive personal finance application available in the market. So the pros, you have most comprehensive, strong portfolio management, and you have the bill pay feature. The cons, it is the synchronization issues. There are synchronization issues for some users. They have poor customer service. This is something that Quicken has to work on, and they're working on it. And they also have an unknown future as of today. Next to Quicken, you have Mint. And Mint is a great overall app. And this is by Intuit. And they originally have been around for the last 15 years. They actually started in 2006, if memory serves me correctly. And their goal is to help people get organized and stay on top of their money. So you can easily set up a budget for each spending category. You can get email reminders when you approach or exceed that budget, and you can compare your spending from one month to the next. It's kind of cool, right? And the great thing here is that the software will organize all of your financial accounts for you. and they are very great at graphs. So the app will create a pie chart, for instance, with all of the categories of spending you've done in the past month. So Mint will track your past monthly spending on a bar graph, so that you can see in which months you spend more or less. So the app automatically categorizes each purchase you make, though you should always double check the categories to make sure they are accurate. And it is a great tool for simplified budgeting and goal setting. I'm just talking about the nitty gritty, the basics, but very good. The pros: weekly summaries via email. You get alerts via email or SMS, and it's great for budgeting and goal setting. The cons: you have no investing features, and they have had some synchronization issues in the last few years also. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How you doing today? We're also having a conversation today around personal finance software, and we are giving you a review. We have reviewed about 10 apps, and we just want to talk to you about them. If you love the content's clarity and quality so far, please, you want to sign up for, you want to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell, and also comment, like, and share this content. Let's talk about Countable. Countable is our next app, and this is kind of cool for serious budgeting. So if you are serious about budgeting, you want to go with that app, Countable. The thing is, it will not track your investments, and it's not a bill pay app, but the software lets you get down and dirty when it comes to analyzing your spending patterns. It's more analytical. If you want to dig deep, if you want to understand what's going on, that's kind of cool. And you can also import your information directly from other apps, so Quicken or Mint. So when you decide, let's say if you're currently with Quicken or Mint and you decide to switch to Countable, you don't need to start from square one. That's kind of cool, especially if you have, like me, for instance, you have a long list of expenses every month. There is a monthly fee to use Countable, but again, if you're serious about budgeting, you'll find this tool very cool. It is an incredible customizable platform that can help you monitor and analyze your financial behavior. So the pros: you have smartphone access, so you can analyze your expenses on Android or iOS powered phones. You can import Quicken or Mint transactions, and there are no ads. The cons is that you have no bill pay feature, and there is an annual fee. Next, you have the CreditPros. Now, CreditPros, we have found in our analysis that they have this app is one of the best when it comes to credit management. It offers the most thorough credit management system. It is not a quick fix solution for a less than a stellar score. What you want to do is that it helps you work to change the way you think about credit as a whole. So it is a personal finance software program that helps you monitor your credit and have repair tools to move forward, financially speaking, right? So there are several packages you can buy depending on your credit needs. So packages range from $19 to $149. Yeah, I know, per month. I know that's kind of high. The highest level comes with a guaranteed $1,500 line of credit, $1,500 line of credit. So it is kind of cool, because if you're serious about repairing your credit and keeping it excellent, the CreditPros can likely handle the job. So in terms of advantages to using this app, you have it's pretty transparent. It's bilingual, so it operates in English and Spanish, and it's very easy to use. The cons: it is expensive, and there are limited ways that you can pay this. I want to talk to you now about PocketSmith. This is one that we've found to be incredibly great when it comes to predicting your financial life, your financial situation. So if you are constantly trying to control things, you want to have a financial predictor, this is great, because it not only helps you track your current finances, but also predicts what they will be in the future. So you have some kind of projection, some kind of estimating, extrapolation features embedded in the app. So the PocketSmith does this through its budget calendar, which is as easy to navigate as Google Calendar. So so you have complete flexibility with your budget. So if you are going to, there's no need to wait for the beginning of the month. And PocketSmith also has a feature called Plan Ahead, and that walks you through budgeting, financial forecasting, and creating what-if scenarios. So the PocketSmith will let you plan for and predict your financial future. So it is flexible. You can track one-time events. You can create your own categories. Some of the cons that we have seen, some of the disadvantages we have seen is that you will not master this app in one day. So you need to dedicate some time to it, and the free version is limited. So it's better if you want to really go deep into this just to pay for it. And the thing here is, a lot of people have said in the past that it's all about what you want. So let's say if you are a control freak like me, you don't like much uncertainty when it comes to your future finances, right? And this is why you need to dedicate the time to learn this app and understand. So you're able to see things from not only from a daily or a weekly basis or weekly perspective, but also from a quarterly or monthly perspective. And that's what really is important. Again, remember, PocketSmith is a financial predictor. It allows you to see things 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks from now, so that you can plan ahead. When we analyzed it, we also saw that it is not, you can't sync your data, you can't transfer your data from other apps. This is something that they have been working on. The developers have been working on, because you're able to, you can only sync your data from a few apps, including Mint. But the rest, no, you are on your own, so you have to start over. We've seen people who actually have more than one app. So they use PocketSmith for the financial predictions and another app for managing their day-to-day finances. For instance, Quicken or Countable. All right, folks, here you have it. So let me just kind of quickly recap today's show here and kind of explain to you what we talked about. So really, our best personal finance software programs are, so you have Personal Capital. So we give a score of 10. It is a free and easy to use personal finance app that syncs up your account in one location, so you can create summaries of your spending and also track your investment account. So we thought this is a great tool, and so we give it a 10. And then we have YNAB. So YNAB, we gave it a score of 9.5. YNAB, again, aka You Need a Budget, right? This is a popular zero-based budgeting app. The latest version is now an online service and can sync with your bank accounts and credit cards. So kind of cool, right? We give it a 9.5. And then you have Facet Wealth. We give it a score of 9. So this is an app that connects you with a certified financial planner who will put your best interest about their own, because they are fiduciary and they're certified. So you can get help with everything from retirement planning to asset management to education planning and more. And then you have Experian Boost. We give it a score of 9 because if you have a poor credit or short credit history, this app can help you improve your score by taking into account your utility payment record. There's already a track record of this program working. Then we have a Quicken. So our score is 8.5. This is a gold standard in personal finance software and budgeting, right? They've been around for a while. So from budgeting to tracking investments to debt payoff, there is nothing Quicken cannot do. Then you have Countable. We give Countable 8.0 as a score because this is the only budgeting app that allows you to import from Quicken or Mint. The service allows you to easily sync your personal finances in one location, and you can actually budget very easily. Then we have the CreditPros. CreditPros, we gave them a score of 8. They're great. They are very comprehensive when it comes to credit repair, score monitoring, and more. And the app has needs to be improved, but right now they have valuable features that can help you make or break a big purchase and identity fraud. They can actually break and prevent identity fraud, especially when it comes to those people who have a shorter credit history. And then we have PocketSmith. This is the last app that we reviewed today, and this is an app that still needs some work. We give it a score of 7, and it's easy to use. Don't get me wrong. It is convenient, and the app lets you track all of your spending, credit, and investing accounts, as well as projecting your future finances. However, it is something, as I said earlier, that you cannot learn in one day. It still needs to some work to be done around the user experience, the user friendliness, and the design, the overall design of the app. So PocketSmith, if you're listening to us right now, you want to work on those things, but you have a great app, but you need to continue working. All right, folks. Thank you so much for listening to today's conversation. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.